Hello and welcome to this first devlog on my game, Axon Hero. Axon Hero is a 2D puzzle game that blends logic and factory building. Each level provides you with a unique task where you must use the machines and logic chips available to you to solve that task. I've been working on this game on and off for about 18 months. I wanted to make a game that I wanted to play. It started by wanting to make my own version of the logic chips and circuit boards from Little Big Planet. The factory building aspect felt like a natural progression. I thought to begin with I'd just show you where the game is at currently and explain the core concept of the game. Coloured boxes enter the factory on conveyor belts. The boxes can come in a variety of colours and can contain any letter or number. Randomness is built into most levels so that you can't accidentally stumble upon the answer by trying to cheat the system. There are two main goals at this stage. The first is to split up boxes in a way that helps you solve the task, such as separate all red and blue boxes. The second is to calculate a value which must be wrote onto a white box and output through its own exit. It starts off quite simple, but of course gets harder as you progress, requiring you to make use of the entire factory, or implement very complex logic. All levels extend from a base class, so it's quite easy to create a new one once you have an idea. I use a script instead of a scriptable object or JSON file to further increase randomness and ensure the conditions to complete the level have been met properly. I can limit which machines and logic chips are available per level. I can easily add tooltips to the factory or circuit board view simply by returning a list of strings. Each tooltip will only be shown once as I'm using a permabool, which is something from my utility package which only ever returns true once. Each level has 3 different templates they can switch between, allowing you to tackle the problem in a range of ways without losing your hard work. Storing 3 different saves per level was quite simple when compared to the task of saving all the machines and their circuit board data with all the logic chips and their connections. It was one of the more tricky problems I have faced, but seems to be working well now. I was pretty far through creating this game before I realised I haven't explained to the player how to play. So despite my lack of artistic ability, I tried to come up with some simple UI widgets that provide a little more information to the player. The hard part for me now is coming up with the levels. I have added several more machines recently, but I've only just scratched the surface of how they could be utilised. That pretty much covers the main parts of the game and where I'm at currently. The goal for now is to come up with more levels, maybe introduce some new machines, and maybe some logic chips. If you have any interest in this game or wish to know more, consider subscribing here on YouTube or checking out the store page on Steam where you can wishlist Axon Hero if you would like to. It certainly helps me out. I'll provide a link in the description if you want to have a look. Thanks for taking the time to check out this game. Until next time.